So, BC4 category here. Ici, au championnat canadien à Victoria, BC, Iulian qui lance la première balle et le cochonnet. Les deux athlètes viennent du Québec. Both athletes are from Quebec. And good first ball. In individual play, obviously everybody in the same category will play against each other in a round robin. So you'll have some athletes from the same province playing against each other in individual, and then they will be pairing up in team play in the next few days. So Marco getting ready for his first shot. You'll see Marco will take his time. Very, very, very strategic in every ball that he throws out. He has to stay calm. And he makes a lot of space for himself. You'll see here in BC4, the athletes here have a little bit more an aggressive approach to the game. They're not afraid to play hard and break open the play, create some space. He knows the strategy is they're always thinking about the next ball. The ball they throw out is just to set up the next point. Donc, les athlètes en catégorie BC4 utilisent beaucoup de différentes sortes de lancers. Ils jouent fort, ils n'ont pas peur de vraiment changer les choses. Et on y va pas doucement avec cette catégorie. Donc, maintenant, Marco a compté le point. C'est au tour de Iulian de jouer la prochaine balle. So the ball is the jack ball is close to the line. So it's always a strategy. They like to keep it close to that line. You know, maybe they push it out. He's going to go for the placement, and he did do a good job there. So not sure what Marco's going to do here. He's not afraid to kick that jack out, that's for sure. So, two fierce competitors with a lot of experience. Okay, la balle est sortie. So he tried to maybe get a lob in there. They like to hit the ball on the top and make it, they call it a roll and stick. That was the attempt. We'll see if he tries that again. And if you'll notice here, these athletes tend to use the balls that are on the softer side because of the grip strength. They want to get a good grip on the ball. They would not be able to work with the balls that are of a hard density. He plays it safe, puts in one there. We'll see. He's building it. Taking his time, il prend son temps. Talent en placement. Il va encore en placement. On va voir si la balle est encore en jeu. Oui, elle est encore en jeu. So the ball here was close to the line, but it's still some space there. It has to actually be touching the line to be out of play. So he's thinking about it. See, these athletes they're not intimidated by the clock. They take a lot of time. Have to stay calm. And definitely never show their opponents that they're sweating it, I'm telling you. They have the poker face all the time. Okay, so he tried a couple of aggressive shots, and then he's decided to just put a lot of balls in the area, knowing that his balls tend to be a little bit on the soft side. They're not easy to move out of the way because both opponents will have softer balls. So it's kind of like who gets first. And once you exploited the balls, they're like the blow-away balls. They're kind of like definitely Iulian's going to try to maybe get the lob over. He hit that jack ball back. Definitely he's not going to just sit there and just push his balls for it. See, there it is, the ball. See, just used the lob, blew away, create some space, took out a blue ball, and now he has space to come in and possibly put in some points. And comes out and check. Donc Iulian a utilisé un lancer un peu sous la forme d'un lob afin de défoncer le jeu, enlever la balle bleue, puis se créer de l'espace dans pour compter des points. So if you just join us now, we're in the BC4 category game. Two athletes from Quebec, Marco Dispaltro and Iulian Ciobanu, at the Canadian Championship here in Victoria, BC. You can follow us live feed all day, all weekend actually. So today is individual play, and tomorrow will be probably the team play in pairs, and then the finals on Sunday. And see, so if he stop the time because the clock stops as soon as the ball stops moving. So now the referee will check and see if the balls are still in play. He'll use a light. Sometimes he'll use a paper. Depends. If it's the bottom of the ball is touching the line, so not the bubble, not the round of the ball, but the actual ball. And so you see, red is in play. Blue was pushed out because he managed to push it close to the line, so the bottom of the ball was actually touching the line. So he has Iulian has some space there to put in some points. Too hard. So that, see, like again, harder balls tend to roll a bit more. So right now he's looking at 1 because of the blue ball that Marco put in front there. Donc il va se repositionner sa chaise, va prendre son temps. Il y a beaucoup de temps qui reste sur le chronomètre, donc ils ne sont pas trop stressés les autres avec le temps. Ils se préparent, c'est important. Ici c'est parti, ces anti-joueurs sont toujours très proches. Et il n'a pas changé la situation bien parce qu'il y avait déjà le point. Donc l'arbitre va confirmer 1-0 pour Iulian, les deux athlètes du Québec. Donc rouge 1 et bleu 0. Donc après une première manche, c'est le point. Donc c'est pas loin. Les athlètes ont décidé de jouer un peu plus proche. Marco se prépare pour sa première balle. First ball is out. Again, on the side of his opponent. He might have liked it a little bit closer, but he'll take it. So, as you know, the players, when they move their chairs around, they have to be very, very careful that none of the wheels, no part of the wheel or the feet are touching the lines as they throw the ball. Between play, it doesn't matter if they're not in play, but only the athlete that is in play has to check. So now, just change the whole situation. Got rid of that ball in front, expose the jack, see what happens with his next ball. Donc, on a été capable de défoncer le jeu, ouvrir le jeu encore. Comme je vous dis, avec les BC4, c'est constamment la stratégie, c'est de toujours changer la situation. On joue autour du cochonnet, mais on aime bien aussi de changer le jeu, défoncer, lancer fort, pour maintenant être en meilleure position. Donc, c'est 2 bonnes balles, une balle pour bien utiliser de défoncer, d'enlever le point à Marco, et maintenant il est allé en une balle excellente. So, Marco now getting ready for his shot. He's definitely going to be going for a hard shot to create some space. Still looks like blue would be the shoe because we have the distance here. From my vantage point, definitely the red ball is still closer to the jack. Donc, il a lancé sa balle, il a fait de l'espace. Et il a créé de l'espace. Il n'a pas eu le point, mais c'est pas important, ça. Comme ça, là, les autres, c'est pour bâtir le jeu. Créer de l'espace pour le prochain lancer. Emplacement, voilà. Donc, il a réussi à battre le lancer. Et maintenant, il est plus proche du cochonnet. Et donc, c'est au tour de les rouges de battre le point. So, Marco was able to get the point now. So, it will be his opponent, Iulian, to change this situation. Et voilà. Might be both. You're very close. Might not be enough. And it wasn't enough. So he gets to shoot again. So we'll see what he decides to do. Again, unless you're watching from the referee's vantage point, aerial view is the best to see what's going on. And now might be, and it is enough. Okay, so Mark will come out and see the situation, look at his options. Let's say that Marco has some very nice wheels there. These gentlemen spent countless hours at throwing out these balls, and they are snipers. They spend hours, 200, 300 shots a day that they do to the same spot. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. I'm thinking he's going to go for a big push. It doesn't look why he's not happy with that, but I think he wanted to create maybe more space back there, but he's good. He's sandwiched in. So there's a ball, a blue between the reds, kind of creating a buffer there, but they have still the ability to climb over. Sometimes these guys can actually sit a ball on top of the jack. Let's see what happens. I'm sure we'll have the benefit of seeing that at least once this weekend. See? So they climb over, see what happens. Last ball. Nothing can happen here. Don't measure. It's on the top. It can fall. We don't know. But I've seen them sit a ball on top of the jack. Donc ici, on a réussi à mettre une balle par-dessus le jeu. Ça, c'est très, très fréquent et normal pour la catégorie BC4 parce que les balles sont sur le côté un peu moins dense. Et donc, on va voir qu'est-ce qui arrive ici. Marco a plusieurs pensées, là, je suis certain. On va voir qu'est-ce qu'il décide de faire. Mais c'est pas sa première fois qu'il voit cette situation-là. Ça arrive assez souvent. Je voudrais dire que les joueurs font ça de façon régulière. Donc, il a décidé de ne plus lancer parce qu'il y a des risques de pousser la balle rouge. Donc, il a éliminé le point de la balle bleue en bas à la terre. Donc, Le final, verdict, c'est 2 points. Donc, Marco a réussi de compter 2 points dans cette manche pour un pointage de... these athletes have always been fierce competitors. The games are always decided with the last ball. Jack is out. Now it's time to throw out the first ball. It's a decent first ball. It's on the opponent's side. Again, with that distance, might not be tempted to blow it out because there's distance there. So we'll see what he decides to do. You can always climb over that red ball and come and sit right between the two of them. So that's always an option. We've seen it done. We'll see. But he has to have the perfect shot to do that. And there's nothing supporting that ball right now, so might not want to do that. But if he backs up in his box like he just did, he'll get an angle. He sees the jack from there. He actually can see the jack. Again, athletes at this level of play, they know how to use their box. It's to their advantage to do that. So he throws out one. And the strategy here, most of the time, is throw out one, then do a push and follow. Then they have two balls on the jack. Donc ici, la stratégie, c'est pas vraiment de compter tout de suite. Il veut avoir un deuxième lancé. He wants a second shot. So he can do a push and stick. Then he has two balls connected to the jack. Donc ici, la stratégie, c'est pas toujours de compter un point tout de suite. Il veut lancer deux balles, Marco. Il veut pouvoir pousser la sienne pour pouvoir l'apporter les deux balles vers le cochonnet. Et il n'a pas réussi exactement, mais il va décider s'il y a de la distance et pas encore assez. Rouge est plus proche. Donc on va voir qu'est-ce qu'il va faire. Mais c'est jamais terminé avec ces deux-là. So, these guys, they play chess really with this bocce game. Place a ball, push a ball. What's the next game? What's the next play? That's what they do. That's how they think about. They're never thinking about just that one shot. They're thinking about that one shot and 2-3 shots later. So a bit like a chess player. Comme je disais, j'ai dit, les athlètes ici, ces athlètes, les BC4, sont rarement focusés sur le premier lance, le seul lancer. Il y a toujours une stratégie derrière chaque lancer. Un peu comme des joueurs d'échecs. Ils bâtissent le scénario pour se mettre dans une très bonne position. Je pense qu'il voulait faire ça. He wanted to do that shot with the last ball, but he missed it. But he didn't miss the second time. And Ian's going to go. There you go. So, now, I mean, it was an aggressive play, created some space. He has some space between the two blue. Right now, but he pushed the ball back now. Marco is scoring 3 points at this point. But I'm thinking not for long. Donc ici, oui, en faisant ce lancer-là, oui, il a créé 3 points pour son adversaire, mais c'est pas terminé. Il travaille encore la situation et voilà. Voilà. Donc, he was aggressive, pushed the jack back, no fear, lots of space to get in there and score. Now his point's a little bit more protected there. It's a little bit more protected because there is a lot of traffic. There's at least, 5 balls in front. But again, from my vantage point, I'm thinking that Marco can still see that jack. He doesn't really need to see it, but he does. The 1 minute, the 1 minute has been called, so out. So the time stops. So he's has 1 minute is a long time with the BC4s, because every time the ball is thrown, the timer starts. But when the ball is stopped, the timer stops. So that shot may cost him 3-4 seconds. So 3-4 seconds, 3 balls. He's got lots of time. Donc ici, 1 minute, mais chaque lancé, le chronomètre commence aussitôt que l'arbitre indique que c'est son tour à lancer. Là, il y a 30 secondes. OK. Puis là, le temps arrêté. Puis il va lui rester peut-être 20 secondes. Même pas, plus que ça peut-être. Aussitôt que l'arbitre monte la table de pointage, là, il y a 15 secondes. As soon as the paddle is shown to the score table, the time has started. Okay. So all the balls have been thrown from the Marco's camp. So now Iulian will look at the situation. He's scoring 1 right now. So we'll see what he decides to do. He still has some space, but definitely a lot of blue traffic right there in front. Donc, il y a beaucoup de trafic en avant mais on va voir que s'il y a de l'espace, à ce niveau ici, il va aller peut-être essayer de rentrer vers la droite pour continuer à compter des points. C'est certain qu'il faut qu'il compte quelques points parce que Marco, il ne faut pas lui donner un pouce. Donc, Iulian is going to try to score some points here, and there he does. See, any space he has, he'll find a way to the jack. And here goes again. And ask the referee for the score. It's not official yet, but 2, he says he has to measure the other one. Definitely he's thinking about can't lob and hit any of the blue balls forward, but he has lots of room on the right to go in there, and there it is. He has to measure. So we asked the athlete 4 category, Marco Dispaltro and Iulian Ciobanu from Quebec, and blue are in the lead 4-2. So the jack ball is thrown out. So let's see what Marco does with his first ball. And that's a very solid first ball. Solid first ball, good first ball on the jack and towards his opponent. Wasn't able to take away the point. He went with a strong one, hoping to create some separation there between the jack and the blue ball. So I'm sure he'll going to try that again. You're going to try to play it safe right now, stay in the area. We'll see. Donc, il a été allé en placement. On va voir qu'est-ce qu'il va décider de faire dans son prochain lancer. Peu importe le niveau du joueur, il doit toujours vérifier ses équipements, ses roues, sur la ligne. Il ne faut pas qu'il touche la ligne, c'est important. Puis des fois, on est tellement concentré sur le jeu qu'on oublie ces petits détails, mais c'est des détails qui peuvent être très coûteux. Bon, il décide d'aller en placement. Il y a une avance quand même de 2 points. Je ne sais pas si c'est toujours une bonne idée, étant donné que Marco peut quand même changer tout le jeu, mais on verra. Toujours l'option de pousser le cochonnet vers sa balle rouge. Je ne sais pas s'il va opter pour ça. C'est quand même une option parce que de cette façon-là, il y aura plusieurs balles en avant. On va voir qu'est-ce qu'il va décider de faire. Non, il va en placement. Encore plein de décisions à prendre. On va vérifier le pointage ici, s'assurer que qui a le point. Parce que, comme je vous dis, de cet angle, on ne peut pas voir la distance entre le cochonnet et la balle bleue. So from this angle, you have to check because we cannot see if the distance between the blue ball and the jack ball. The jack ball, by the way, is the white ball. For those who know, what's jack? Who's jack? Is Jack playing? No. It's the white ball. It's called the jack ball. And now he's nailed the point. Okay, so, but Marco has 5 balls left, and it isn't over until the last ball is thrown out. Donc c'est au tour de Marco Dispaltro de jouer. Il lui reste 5 balles à lancer. Donc on va voir qu'est-ce qu'il va pouvoir faire avec la situation ici, étant donné qu'il y a beaucoup de trafic au niveau des balles rouges en avant du jeu. So there's a lot of traffic there with the red balls, but I'm telling you, he has the ability to really create some opening for himself. We'll see. He's got a strong pendulum arm, and he's going to break it open. And that is dangerous right now for Iulian, I'm telling you. Lots of space for Marco. He's open. This is a new game. It's like totally. Donc Marco se prépare à lancer sa 3e balle. Il a ouvert le jeu ici complètement. On va voir s'il peut y aller en placement. On va voir ici, là, il a placé une balle. Il est un peu plus bloqué, mais il peut toujours pousser sa balle bleue vers le cochonnet. Et probablement, ou l'utiliser pour rouler par-dessus, mais il va en pousser. Donc là, ça s'appelle ça un push and stick. Donc, il pousse sa balle, il en a amené 2 points vers le cochonnet. Un lancer très utilisé. Et, oups, il a manqué. Qui risque de... S'il y a 3 points ici, il y a le match. Donc, il va aller voir. Il a beaucoup de temps, prend son temps. Toujours calme. Quand même avec ce lancer, d'ouvrir le jeu, c'était une bonne décision. Ça les met en position de pouvoir me faire des points. Et je ne peux pas me prononcer, mais ça a l'air comme il y a possibilité de 3 points là. Définitivement 2. Donc on va voir. So here he opened up the play. And we'll see if he's able to put another point in there. And he's going for the push and see if he can squeeze another point. So all the balls, and here it is. Marco does it again. Last end, throws in the sniper to score 4 in this 4th end. Came in from behind there with able to